Yellowstone National Park, a place where the earth speaks, where geysers erupt in a symphony of steam and water, where bison roam free, ancient and wise. It's a landscape painted with vibrant colors, sculpted by fire and ice. I remember my first glimpse of Old Faithful, a plume of hot water soaring into the sky. It was a sight that stole my breath, a reminder of nature's raw power. The air hummed with a strange energy, a mix of anticipation and awe. Visitors from all walks of life gathered, their faces turned upwards in silent wonder. We were united in that moment, sharing a primal connection to something far greater than ourselves. As I explored more of the park, I discovered a world of hidden wonders. Emerald pools shimmered in the sunlight, their depths holding secrets untold. Mud pots bubbled and gurgled, releasing sulfurous fumes that painted the air with an otherworldly scent. Yellowstone is a place of constant change, a reminder that nature is both beautiful and unpredictable.
Yellowstone's trails beckoned, promising adventure and discovery. I laced up my hiking boots, eager to immerse myself in the wilderness. Each step was a journey through time, the scent of pine needles filling my lungs. Towering lodgepole pines formed a cathedral of green, sunlight filtering through their branches. The trails wound through meadows bursting with wildflowers, their vibrant colors a feast for the eyes. I spotted elk grazing peacefully in the distance, their antlers reaching towards the sky. The air was alive with the sound of birdsong, a symphony of trills and chirps. As I hiked deeper into the backcountry, I felt a sense of solitude I had almost forgotten. The noise of civilization faded away, replaced by the whispers of the wind and the crunch of leaves beneath my feet. Yellowstone's trails are not just paths through the forest, they are pathways to self-discovery.
The geothermal features of Yellowstone are a sight to behold. Geysers like Old Faithful are the stars, erupting in predictable displays of power. But it was the lesser-known geothermal wonders that captivated me. The grand prismatic spring, a kaleidoscope of colors, was like a window into another world. The vibrant hues of the spring, from deep blue to fiery orange, are created by thermophilic bacteria. These tiny organisms thrive in the extreme heat, painting the landscape with their vibrant presence. I stood in awe of the Norris Geyser Basin, a landscape that seemed to belong on another planet. Steam hissed from vents in the earth, creating an ethereal mist. Yellowstone's geothermal features are a constant reminder of the Earth's raw power.
Yellowstone is a sanctuary for wildlife, a place where animals roam free. Herds of bison grazed in the valleys, their massive heads bowed low. I watched in awe as a grizzly bear fished for salmon in a rushing river, its powerful muscles rippling beneath its thick fur. The park is a reminder that we share this planet with other creatures, each with its own role to play in the intricate web of life. To observe these animals in their natural habitat is a privilege, a chance to witness the beauty and fragility of the natural world. I remember the thrill of spotting a pack of wolves, their haunting howls echoing through the mountains. These elusive creatures are a symbol of the wild, a reminder of the untamed spirit that still exists in our world. Yellowstone's wildlife is a treasure to be cherished, a reminder of the importance of preserving wild spaces for generations to come.
Yellowstone's beauty extends beyond its geothermal features and wildlife. The park is a painter's palette with colors that shift and change with the seasons. In the spring, wildflowers carpet the meadows in a riot of hues, from delicate purple lupine to vibrant yellow sunflowers. The forests transform into a sea of gold and crimson in the fall, as the leaves of aspen and cottonwood trees prepare for winter. The air turns crisp and cool, carrying the scent of pine needles and damp earth. Winter in Yellowstone is a magical time, the landscape transformed into a wonderland of snow and ice. Frozen waterfalls gleam like diamonds in the sunlight, and the silence is broken only by the crunch of snow beneath your feet. Yellowstone's ever-changing beauty is a testament to the cyclical nature of life.
While hiking is a popular way to explore Yellowstone, I discovered a different perspective by kayaking on Yellowstone Lake. The water was crystal clear, reflecting the surrounding mountains like a mirror. I dipped my paddle into the cool water, propelling myself across the surface. The silence was broken only by the gentle splash of my paddle and the call of a loon in the distance. I felt a sense of peace wash over me as I glided through the water, surrounded by the beauty of nature. It was a chance to escape the crowds and experience the park from a unique vantage point. As I paddled along the shoreline, I spotted a family of otters playing in the reeds. Kayaking in Yellowstone is an experience like no other, a chance to immerse yourself in the tranquility of nature.
One of the most memorable aspects of my Yellowstone adventure was the chance to witness the park's abundant wildlife. I'll never forget the sight of a herd of bison crossing the road in front of my car, their massive bodies shaking the ground. Their presence was a reminder of the power of nature and the importance of respecting these magnificent creatures. I watched in awe as they lumbered past, their shaggy coats brushing against my car. Another unforgettable encounter occurred while I was hiking through a meadow. I rounded a bend in the trail and came face to face with a bull elk, its antlers spread wide in a display of dominance. We stood there for a moment, frozen in time, before the elk turned and disappeared into the trees. These encounters with wildlife are what make Yellowstone such a special place.
While Yellowstone's iconic attractions are certainly worth seeing, I found that some of the most rewarding experiences occurred when I ventured beyond the beaten path. I discovered hidden waterfalls cascading down moss-covered cliffs and hot springs tucked away in secluded groves of trees. These hidden gems offered a sense of solitude and adventure that I wouldn't have found on the crowded boardwalks. It was a chance to experience the park's wildness firsthand and to discover its secrets for myself. I spent hours exploring the park's backcountry, following faint trails through dense forests and across alpine meadows. Yellowstone's backcountry is a treasure trove of hidden wonders, waiting to be discovered by those willing to venture off the beaten path.
As I hiked through Yellowstone's wilderness, I felt a sense of peace wash over me. The fresh air, the sound of birdsong, the scent of pine needles, it all conspired to soothe my soul. I realized that nature has a way of healing, of restoring balance to our often chaotic lives. Yellowstone is a place where you can escape the demands of the modern world and reconnect with what truly matters. It's a place where you can find solace in the silence and rediscover the rhythm of your own breath. I spent hours sitting by the shores of lakes, watching the sunlight dance on the water. I listened to the wind whisper through the trees, carrying with it the scent of wildflowers and damp earth. Yellowstone is a reminder that we are part of something much greater than ourselves.
As my time in Yellowstone drew to a close, I felt a pang of sadness. I had fallen in love with this wild and wonderful place, and I knew that I would never forget my time here. But I also knew that I would carry a piece of Yellowstone with me, always. Yellowstone's magic is enduring. It's a place that stays with you long after you leave, its memories etched in your heart and soul. It's a place that inspires awe and wonder and reminds us of the power and beauty of the natural world. I left Yellowstone feeling grateful for the experience and determined to protect this special place for future generations. Yellowstone is a reminder that our time on this planet is precious and that we should cherish every moment.
My journey to Yellowstone was more than just a vacation. It was a journey of transformation. I returned home feeling refreshed and renewed, my spirit soaring like a hawk above the mountains. I had faced my fears, challenged myself physically and mentally, and emerged from the wilderness feeling stronger and more alive than ever before. Yellowstone had awoken something within me, a sense of adventure and a deep appreciation for the natural world. I realized that I don't need to travel far to find beauty and wonder. It exists all around us if we only take the time to look. I returned to my everyday life with a renewed sense of purpose, determined to live more authentically and to make a difference in the world. Yellowstone is more than just a national park, it's a state of mind. So go forth, explore, discover, and let the wild beauty of Yellowstone ignite your soul.